evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, it's a Gooner gathering, I guess. I hope this is going to work because I've just had a complete PC failure. So, marvellous stuff there. I am Gooner Lee Mead. Hi, I'm Lee. Joined by the poshest man in sports entertainment. There he is. Posh Bertie, you're going to have to lead this today, mate. How are you? You good?
Oh, I'm all right. Don't worry. Your laptop failure isn't the only colossal failure I've seen today, so that's fine. I'm okay. I'm doing fine, I guess. We're
Yeah,
about to watch Arsenal be top of the table going into the World Cup, which is
absolutely.
always nice to see.
Whatever happens today, win, lose, or draw, we are going into the World Cup break with going top of the table, which is very encouraging. We haven't said that in a long time.
Absolutely. Although the last times we were top of the league at Christmas, we've always lost the league. So hopefully that won't be the case. I hope we can hold our nerve, and you never know, we might actually lift the Premier League trophy one game at a time, obviously. But a lot of Arsenal fans have got a lot of hope at the moment,
Yeah,
which is
and
a
so they
breath of
should as
fresh air
well.
compared to last season.
Absolutely. If you look where we were to where we are now, mate, things couldn't be much better, could they? Really?
Mm.
And I've got to say, even after one sort of defeat in the League Cup, I'm sure after today's results and a decent result tonight, I think everything will be forgotten and everything will be all good.
I hope so.
I hope I might be able to hear myself on the laptop. That's good.
I can certainly hear you.
That's always encouraging. Well, let me just go to double. Let's go to double Gooner Vision. Let's see if this is going to work. Is this going to work? Professional stream as ever, everybody. We wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, unresponsive. Unresponsive. Fantastic. Well, ignoring that for the time being.
Mm. Oh, he seems to have disappeared. Hello. Looks like I'm taking over now. Hello. I have just seen the Newcastle Chelsea game, and I've got a hot take for you all. That Newcastle team reminds me of Leicester City in 2016. It really does. That team, like, is a threat. And there's Mikel Arteta on our screen there. We're a bit of a threat as well this season, not just them. There he is on our screen doing his pre-match interview. Whatever the result, we are top of the league going into the World Cup, which is very much something to celebrate about. And the Gooner is gathered here. He seems to be... Oh, he's got a bit of a fuzzy connection here. I think he's trying his laptop. Oh God, no! You're freezing a lot here.
Oh no! Hey.
And I've just heard myself say you're freezing a lot here on your laptop, and I said that 30 seconds ago. So that's always great.
Then
I cannot understand a word you're saying, I'm afraid. Oh my God, there's two. I'm seeing double. 4 Gooner Lees in the stream here. Oh, no, there's one now.
Right. Okay. I'm going to ditch that. I'm definitely not getting hot and bothered. It's all fine. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, look, I'll might as well mention the teams today.
Please do, Posh. Thank you.
Wolves, Arsenal. For us, we have Ramsdale in goal. A back four of Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko. Midfield three of Odegaard, Partey, and Xhaka. and a front three of Saka, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus up front. On the bench is Matt Turner, Kieran Tierney, Rob Holding, Cedric, Fabio Vieira, Mohamed Elneny, Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson, and Marquinhos. So the standard lineup for Arsenal there, as you'd expect.
Unchanged, isn't it, from the last Premier League game, right?
I
believe.
We seem to be unchanged.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Mm.
And Wolves have got problems up front, haven't they, mate?
Yes, although Adama Traore is a bit of a threat for them. I think he can easily cause us problems. So I wouldn't say that their strikers. The strike problem isn't a massive crisis, because we have the potential to slip up here. So let's not get too carried away.
Yeah, let's not get too optimistic, and
Wolves have some threatening players: Ruben Neves, Adama Traore, João Moutinho. Like, there are some players that can cause difficulties for us, especially when they have the home advantage.
Absolutely. I mean, they've had a very, very difficult start to the season, haven't they? They've only won one of their last 8 games, and they did win over the midweek. And you mentioned Traore. That'd be Adama Traore, I believe. Did score the winner against Leeds. So, and we have decent record at Molineux as well. So we have won 6 of the last 8 there. We've had a fair number of players sent off there. Do you remember the game where Leno got sent off, and then I believe a defender got sent off as well? We're down to 9. That was a fun time.
Yes, those were the days, eh?
That would be David Luiz, wouldn't it?
Wolves have always caused trouble for us.
Yeah, absolutely. But they, as you say, they are bottom of the table. They did release their manager Bruno Lage at the start of October. I believe their new manager will start after the World Cup break. The former Porto, Spain, Real Madrid, and Seville boss Julian.
Allegri, not Allegri.
Puigdemont, something like that.
It's he left the Spain job just before the 2018 World Cup.
Yes,
he was rumoured to get the Real Madrid job.
That is correct. So as they just coming onto the pitch, they're bringing. They're going to be applauding the people who lost their lives during the conflicts, etc. Got the poppies and the wreaths coming on here. So it's a nice little moment here. We'll keep on going with this just for a bit. Just had a thought. I don't think my phone's going to be able to last this stream either. So this is definitely going well.
Excellent.
Oh, mate.
You've got a charger near you?
Yeah, if I need to, I'll have to dash around and move things around a little bit. In fact, I can move that. Sorry about this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Let me just turn that around as well. There we go. So hopefully that's right in front there. That hopefully can work. We'll be back after this technical issue. So tell me about your week, Posh. What have you been up to?
Well, the lights are going out here. That's quite an interesting.
It's going to be a run-in.
No,
Bray Wyatt's coming in.
Probably best not to make jokes now during
I know.
This moment.
That is not stable. This is not going well. Sorry. Oh God. Right. Okay. We'll go around this way. That's fine.
It's a good start.
Solid. It's probably the best one I've ever done. The state of me. Look at you. See the state of me.
You look like Shane McMahon 2 minutes into a match.
Well, I wish I had his money, that's for sure.
Oh.
Stressful life this, being a YouTuber, isn't it?
Oh, It's one of the hardest jobs in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's only if only we were getting paid for it, eh?
Mm.
And of course, you can help us do that by clicking subscribe,
Please,
give us a
some
like,
money. No.
do something. Anyone? I'm having to hand hold this because it won't take the weight on the stand. It's all going really well.
Absolutely. But yeah, I've been okay, apart from a certain football result today, which I'll probably end up talking about soon, which wasn't very good to say the least. But yeah, I just watched the last 2 minutes of the Newcastle Chelsea game, in which
You only saw the last
Newcastle
2 minutes.
won 1-0. They're the only minutes that matter, actually, because it was just an absolute chaos. It was carnage. It was war games, if you will. They were war games. Their players were fighting with each other.
They were. It all got a bit heated right at the end, didn't it?
And I will say that Newcastle team reminds me of Leicester City in 2016. It
There
really
you go.
does.
Brendan Rodgers reference. Here we go. That's the first one.
No, I meant Claudio Ranieri's Leicester in 2016.
Fair.
The team that won the Premier League.
Yeah.
We must not forget that. And an underdog team doing spectacularly well. Bit like Arsenal.
Absolutely. It's a quality goal as well, by the way, by a former Gooner, Joe Willock.
Yeah, Willock.
Yeah, Almiron with a powerful run, and the way Willock came off the left-hand side, he took the ball off Almiron, just absolutely smashed that ball with his right foot, put it straight in the corner. It was a great goal.
Absolutely, they've been doing spectacularly well this season of Newcastle.
There we go. Well, let me tell you that with that win for Newcastle, that means they are third coming up to the Christmas break, or the World Cup break, if you like.
Yeah.
So we are up and running.
We have just kicked off. Wolves versus Arsenal at Molineux Stadium. It's always an unpredictable fixture. More recently, we have struggled against them, but came out on top in the end, like the game in 2021 where it was 1-0 to Arsenal. But it just felt like a very stressful game because Wolves can always mix it up for us.
Exactly. I mean, of recent Premier League games up there, they've never been easy. They've never been an easy game. We mentioned the one where it was absolute carnage for us with the red cards. I do remember the game back when football tried to get back underway under the Project Restart, when the young man on the ball just now, Saka.
Sanya.
Sanya. So Zachary Bangner. Saka's got his first Premier League goal against them as well. So they're always a difficult opponent.
Yeah.
In an ideal world, which we don't live in, a quick start, a nice easy afternoon would be nice, wouldn't it? Especially after the start I've just had. Anyone who's just coming in, because I could see a couple of people just popping in. I have had the start from, honestly, it's been awful. PC failed, absolutely failed. So I'm having to do this on the handheld. I do hope Mr. Xhaka's okay here.
Oh, what's
Captain's
going on here?
Switzerland.
Oh no, he's
That's not good.
There have been quite a few injury concerns this week. James Maddison, I don't know if you know this, he limped off injured at the Leicester game today. Concerns whether he might be fit in time for the World Cup. They say
I have an update on that one, sir.
Oh,
I'm a broadcast journalist. I've been doing my research.
Oh my God.
James seems to be okay.
That's a huge scope. That is.
I think Brendan took him off as a precaution. He seems to be fine.
Well, that's a relief because to get injured just for the World Cup, there were concerns this week, not injury concerns, but fitness concern over Harry Kane.
They were talking about fatigue, weren't they?
He was very fatigued. So I think, but and now there's a bit of a concern over Xhaka. I think he seems to be all right. I think it might have just been a cramp.
But
I don't really.
my sources tell me that there's no sign of a physical injury. The guy might be a little unwell on the field.
Okay.
So we'll just have to see what's happened there. Did he have something dodgy in the pre-match meal?
I don't know. I hope it wasn't lasagna. I hope it's not a Tottenham versus West Ham moment.
No, we don't need that. That's for
No.
sure. They're going to take him off. That's the sign
Oh
from
my
Arteta.
word!
So
3 minutes in. Is this the
This is the
quickest
worst start.
substitution in Premier League history? Well,
it's one of the earliest. It has to be.
mm,
So yeah, the Switzerland captain. He looks well off colour as well. Look,
yeah.
he looked pale as a sheet. It looks like he's going to get replaced here. I'd imagine. Thank goodness Mo Elneny's back in the squad. At least we have an experienced player. You know, I don't want to. I've mentioned that Sambi has struggled a little bit, but the guy's very young, and I think it's a big game for him to come into. Xhaka is back on the field. He is back on the pitch, so we'll see how it all develops from there. Anyone who is watching us, just say hello, give us a shout. We'll put all your comments up and everything like that, as long as my phone doesn't fail or anything like that. Please tell me you're still there, for goodness sake. Please keep talking.
I'm just about here. No, I'm still here. So it's been a bit of a hectic start, not just for the stream reasons, but for the game as well. Concerns over Granit Xhaka and everything. It's been pretty hectic.
Been informed, of course, that Lokonga is not there on the squad, so it will be either Elneny or it'll be Vieira.
I think it'll more likely be Elneny, I reckon, knowing Arteta. But we're on the attack here, hopefully.
Yep, building from the left.
Yeah.
And we're in here, Jesus.
Is that we're in? No, the flag's
down.
He's
offside.
The flag's down.
Let's have a quick look at it, because everything will be looked at and checked.
No, I think it looked offside.
He's clearly offside. Clearly offside.
Yeah, and it's a shame, because Jay's actually put the ball in the back of the net and it's offside.
Well, we talked about this, didn't we? We talked about Jesus' form the other day. Does that really bother you? But I mean, this could be an ideal occasion for him. You know, that they have been conceding a few goals. Wolves not wanting to jinx anything, everybody. But this could be a great chance for him to hopefully get back in the goal trail. We do, you know, I would like a quick start. We've had a very stop-starty start at the moment.
Yes.
As Wolves to get it out of their defence, and they're trying to launch the counter-attack of their own, but very much felt 4 against 1 there. And the ball's back with our central defenders.
Yes, we seem to be in control at the moment. Just passing and moving. Is Xhaka still on the pitch?
I don't believe he's been replaced yet.
Okay.
I know I saw Arteta do the substitution sign. And I did see him sort of come back on, but he looked as pale as anything.
Yeah.
I think, isn't that Xhaka there? There it is. Yeah, on the left central side.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, that's his number.
He's still on the pitch. Okay, so he seems to be doing okay.
Got to be offside. I've got to say, it's got to be offside.
Good defending there. Only
Twice.
As far as, oh my God. Great defending from us there, but the referee blows his whistle for something.
I think it was offside initially, mate. When that ball went forward, it looked offside to me.
Oh my God. It did look a bit of a scare though. We need to wake up here. Yeah, he was definitely just behind the defender there. But that attack did look quite threatening regardless. We need to be careful of that. Wolves
the recovery from Saliba was good, wasn't it?
Are notoriously good at these kind of attacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to wake up a bit defensively.
Yeah, as I said, this is a great opportunity for us to cement ourselves at the top of that table for this breaks. we haven't even mentioned it because it's been so chaotic.
Mm.
The Tony time over at
Yes.
Manchester City.
Oh, Gareth, you utter buffoon. Oh, here we go. Hang on.
We'll get back to that in a
Saka.
second. Saka with a cross come in.
Header.
Still
Oh,
in
no.
play. Zinchenko will get it straight back in. Looks a bit aimless
Oh, my
to me.
God.
Yeah, back to the
imagine
goalkeeper.
that went in. But no, yeah, you're right. Ivan Toney scoring 2 goals to beat the current champions, Manchester City. He should have been picked for England. He really should have been picked, and it's astonishing. It was astonishing when he wasn't announced, and it's even more astonishing now. Quite
certainly
frankly,
proved a point today, didn't he?
I think old Southgate has made a bit of a mistake there.
Well, it would have had to have been, very, very close between him and Newcastle's Wilson, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure of that. But bit of a shame. Not that I think anyone will come close to.
Not that I think
Ivan Kane.
I don't think he was going to start. When you got Kane and Rashford, and Southgate likes those two, I think in reality it would have been quite difficult for him to get a start in the World Cup games. But but he's a good reliability for England, I think, and it's just a shame that he wasn't called up because I think he deserved it.
Yeah, I mean,
those two goals, I think, proved it really.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Definitely. I'll just mention amongst the England strikers as well, of course, Raheem Sterling wasn't involved today for Chelsea, although apparently he's been ill as well. So apparently there's no concerns there, no panic on that one. Not yet, anyway. Ball out play for a Wolves throw, just keeping up with the play here.
Absolutely. Wolves have a throw in. 10 minutes gone.
Bit of a scrappy start to the game.
Yeah, here we go. He's giving the ball away, and Wolves have dealt with that.
That almost reminded me of that Fulham game when the ball came across our own defence and left Gabriel short, and they left.
But this time it could have been our advantage there.
It could have been. It still might, because here comes
Jesus
again.
It's Jesus. Oh, and the keeper deals with that.
Yeah,
straight into his hands. It's 0-0 in coming to the 11th minute. The goalkeeper kicks it away.
It's not sticking, and we can head it away. It looks like they'll build again from midfield.
Yeah, there's no such thing as easy games in the Premier League, and Wolves, despite the form, like I said, same thing about Southampton, they're easily a team that can cause problems for us. As the cross for Wolves comes in, we have dealt with it, but only as far as a Wolves throw in.
I'll be honest, the 64 there, I don't recognise at all. Who on earth is that?
I don't.
Anyone in the chat might know? Maybe.
Actually, I think I can have a gander on the team lineups to see whom it is.
All right. Well, meantime,
it's Hugo Bueno. He's a left back.
Okay, fair enough. Wolves have just won themselves a corner.
Right. This they've managed to they've got the fewest set piece goals this season with 0, which means they're going to probably score against us.
They did your pet hate. They played it short, mate.
I know they don't. They rarely work.
When you say they do.
I only saw once in my life I saw a short corner work, and that was an Ebbsfleet game like last season. That was the only time I ever saw a short corner work.
Get it right.
Well, after the result today, no, we are still a mighty team, but we will talk about that later on, probably in the half-time break,
Okie dokie, mate.
as the corner comes in, and that was I thought I was going to say it was better delivery, but it was straight to one of our players.
They tried. That looked like the Paul Scholes corner from Man United days, but it just didn't quite come off.
No, but we have the ball here we're just passing it round the back. We're now building it, hopefully building play forward here. That's a good move. Who is that? Is that a
Zinchenko with the ball there? Falls to Partey. A little bit patient from Arsenal here.
Yes, we like to play like this. Very patient build-up. There's Saka. He passes it to Ben White. There's Saka again. Saka with the cross.
Palmed it away, didn't he, keeper?
Save.
Bit unnecessary, maybe.
I mean, I think he had it covered, but let's.
Did it take a little nick off 34 there?
Deflection.
Yeah, that's possibly why the corner's given.
Oh my god, that would have I think that would have been a very, very good goal if it did go in. It would have just went over the keeper's head, but he managed to save it. Decent save from the Wolves keeper there. We now have a corner.
Vieira's about to come on.
Can we have a bit of okay? Can we have a bit of Gabriel magic though from the centre back?
Mine's back to the Chelsea game last weekend.
There's a bit of jostling there in the box. Saka takes the corner.
Free
comes
header.
In. Ooh.
You
it
mentioned
didn't go near the goal, but the header was there. Was it Gabriel there who?
It was. He wasn't really challenged either.
Well, they know to aim for him. They know that they need to aim for him because we know he's good at winning headers from corners.
Yeah, he certainly is. And here he is.
Here comes Sam Wilson. He look a bit like him. Fabio Vieira is off Granit Xhaka due to some kind of illness or fitness concern. I hope he'll be okay for Switzerland during the World Cup. It will be bad to see one less Arsenal player down. Not one less. That's not my surname. One less Arsenal player down in the World Cup.
Well, one door closes for one player, another one opens, I guess. And when we watched Vieira play against Brentford a little while ago now, he had a super game, didn't he?
Instantly fell in love, and I thought he was a great player. And I'm glad to see that he'll be getting a good number of minutes today. I hope he can pull something out of the bag.
Yeah.
Because we kind of need it at the moment. We need that. We need some kind of spark. We've been doing okay, but we just need a bit of a bit more oomph to get a goal here.
Yeah, certainly. A little bit of creative genius would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Although we're building up well, we're building up very patiently. We seem to be confident with the ball, which is what I like to see. Yeah. Ben White there, just passing
in his deserved England call-up this week.
Indeed, yes.
Which is nice to see.
Would you start him over Alexander Arnold? Because let's be honest, it's going to be a back three with wing backs, isn't he, old Southgate?
Probably. My gut feeling is going to play Trent, but as a defender, Ben is much more competent as that out and out defender, I think. But yeah, I would imagine we'll play Trippier at left back as much as he prefers playing on the other side. That's just my preference because I don't think Shaw's been much good of late. And that's the only other left back that's with us.
Yeah, and that's a concern because you know that he'll end up playing Saka at left wing back then, won't he?
He better not do that again, I'll tell you that much, mate.
Oh, well. But
that was not a fun time for the young lad.
No, but that's a week away. That's then. That's in the future. This is now. Wolves are going to make an attack here, dealt with very confidently by who is that? Is that Martinelli?
Thought it might
be.
have been a little bit difficult to
Ah.
say. It's a bit of a wide shot we've got, but we
Mm,
are on the attack nonetheless.
yeah, it is.
Again, they're being very patient. They're not rushing themselves, which
They don't
is another
seem.
word we're saying it's stalled.
I know, but we don't really want to rush things too much because it'll just make us it will make the players get very stressed. And a game like this, we don't really want that to happen.
No, I definitely don't want no stress, especially on this train.
I think we've definitely suffered enough today.
You're not kidding, mate. You're not kidding. Since when did anything goes nice and smooth?
Not when you're an Arsenal fan. We've been too much Arsenal fans to know that nothing goes very smoothly.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. We can't complain. We can't complain.
No, especially not now. Top of the league going into Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Start the Christmas carols, everyone.
Oh, my word. Yes, Saka is...
Maybe you can deliver presents for us today.
Oh. But we are red, like Father Christmas. Anyway, Christmas, it's November. It's not December yet.
Merry November.
Although the Greg's Festive Bakes are available now, which is always a cause of celebration. Cross comes
other pastries are available.
Very good. Oh yes. If they want to sponsor me, I'd happily do it.
Absolutely.
Wolves on the counter attack here. This really is not good. Oh, straight over.
Ooh, that was mate? That was a quick break from them. Slipped by Zinchenko, I think.
Yes. That was I was going to say it was number 12 for Wolves, but they don't have a number 12 playing. So I think that was
17.
Yes, that's Guedes.
Guedes, okay.
For the Wolves there. And that's Odegaard.
Certainly is the skipper. Zinchenko feeding it to wide left there, but the cross gets cut out very
cross gets blocked
quickly
for an Arsenal throw.
That tells you everything you need to know about Arsenal bossing the possession stats. 70% to Arsenal.
Yes, we've dominated a lot of this game. We've not turned it into a goal though. Who knows what happens here? Saka on the ball again. Oh, gave it straight
from the defender though.
Yeah.
Won it very clean.
It looks like Wolves are going to park the bus here. As we've seen when we've tried to get a cross in. There's Odegaard. That's not Ben White, sorry. There's Odegaard.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it's going to be very difficult for them to keep sort of chasing after us for 90 minutes. So if it carries on this way, I do think sort of coming towards the later part of the second half, there's going to be a lot of very tired limbs about.
Yeah, my worry is it'll end up like the game against Southampton. We start very, very well, and then the opposition gets right back into it, and we struggle in the second half. That's what I'm concerned about here.
And I think Arsenal's pattern is a little bit disrupted with Xhaka off the field.
Jesus makes a run. Oh, blocked. Yeah, but I hope Fabio can make a difference here.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he did against Brentford.
Yeah. I mean, we could just end up talking about Brendan Rodgers randomly, and then maybe we'll get a goal.
Hasn't he transformed himself from Leicester to Leicester as of late?
Absolutely. Phenomenal.
Go on. Oh, no. Blocked.
Unlucky, mate. Not this time.
Yeah. It's not I think it's not a pure coincidence anymore. We've tried it a couple of times, and it's not worked. I think it's
We can take that
warned
theory
off a
away
bit.
then.
Yes.
Here we go. Ben White's got a chance
Come
to
on.
get the ball
Ben
in
White
the area here.
crosses it in.
Oh, fresh air
Oh,
kick.
oh my God.
Martinelli.
Only as far as Martinelli.
Zinchenko, header in.
Odegaard. Oh, Zinchenko, sorry. Oh.
Jesus at the end, I think.
Oh.
There we go. The
Odegaard,
ball.
Zinchenko, Jesus. Either of them.
Anyone, they're lining up.
No, Jesus was there. Yeah, it was.
It was Jesus at the end.
Oh yeah, but it was Zinchenko with that cross there, I think.
Yeah.
Jesus got it in the end. Oh, a bit of an interesting start then.
Yeah, certainly. There's been a few chances, both sides, in fact. So I think maybe we kind of expected that with the Wolves on their own patch as well. They're going to get their own chances. No matter how much possession we have, they've got the capability.
Wolves have the ball now. They're passing around the back. We're trying to
man down.
Oh, although he's got back up.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Maybe
Is that one of the
potentially?
Is that one of the Traore players?
24. I think it may have been. Yeah.
No, it's Totti. Not that one. Another Totti for Wolves.
Love a bit of Totti, mate.
Oh, fantastic striker back in the day.
Absolutely.
And
nearly played it straight to Arteta there. Good job he was in his technical area, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a midfielder for us anymore.
You talk to Richard Keys, he might tell you different.
No. Oh God. I know I meant to talk about Ebbsfleet later, but I'm going to give away the result here, but the Tunbridge fans at the end of the game were celebrating like they won the World Cup, and it reminded me of Richard Keys saying, "Why are they celebrating?"
Yeah, I can't be doing that.
And I thought, even though they were the opposition fans, I thought to myself, Richard Keys would hate this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't even celebrate a goal, can you, mate? You know?
No, you can't. It's you're not allowed to celebrate anymore in football. Those are the rules nowadays.
Yeah. Hey, jolly good show. Well done. Carry on.
If there's one thing, if there's one thing we've done recently, is we celebrate goals and they're not given. The goal against Man United instantly springs to mind.
Well, maybe we can get a goal here.
Yeah, that's a good ball.
Vieira
is that
involved with the play there?
That is Zinchenko. There's
nice little triangle there.
Oh yes. There's Ben White to Saka. He's taking him on. Oh, look at him
going a bit central here. It's a little bit free in there as well now.
Zinchenko to cross it in. Nope, straight to one of the Wolves players. I think it was the
Odegaard's got it now.
One of the defenders. Odegaard's got it. He's kept it in.
Vintage. Pass there. Where's that? Who's that gone to?
I think it's a goal.
Benjamin has the ball. This is a nightmare. I'm having to hold this phone. Sound like a grumpy old man today, aren't I?
Oh.
Grumpy old man who's lost half his hair and put half of it on his chin.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's not the look you normally get from me, boys and girls.
Oh, it's a new transformation. It's a character revamp.
Yeah, Guna Mark II.
The three faces of Guna. It's
Goon love.
Goon love. Oh my God. Oh wow. That's a gimmick. That should be.
All I need is all his makeup, mate.
Oh, I was thinking more. Actually, I wasn't thinking of Dude Love. I was thinking Goon Love would be you dressed as Brother Love
Yeah,
with the
that's what I'm
orange
going with.
makeup and the going, I love you.
I love Arsenal.
Oh yeah. And Granit Xhaka he has seen the light. He's not aggressive anymore. He has took acceptance into Goon Love. That is a that's right.
Right.
Honestly, when we start Gooner Gathering Championship Wrestling, it's gonna
Definitely not sponsored by any other sort of wrestling.
Oh no, I don't think people would not want to see me in a wrestling promotion in the UK, sadly. But
The
we're not
Gooner
going to
Wrestling
talk about
Federation.
Gooner Wrestling Federation. Yes,
Anything could happen.
What the world isn't watching, probably.
No, there's a solitary viewer up there.
Oh yes, of course.
And goodness, God bless you for being there. That number stayed on the screen, so maybe someone's hit it on their phone and they don't realise it. No, I'm only.
Yeah, I mean,
hi, Mum. See you.
So it's a good show. This.
It is.
It's on my phone.
No, well, normally I'd add to the comments here, but I can't today. Bit of a pause and play here. Bit of a free kick situation.
Well, I don't know what's going on. We're too busy talking about Goon Love. We pushed the Wolves player. The Wolves player.
Yeah, Odegaard with a bit of a nothing foul, really. Not to worry about though, is it? There's a kind of dodgy back pass from Odegaard to Ramsdale.
Ramsdale hoofing it up there.
Didn't look happy about it.
No. Now, I know Ramsdale's been called up for England. I sadly don't think he is going to be the first or even second choice. I think Pope or Pickford would be the better choice for Southgate, in my opinion. Which goalkeeper would you start for England out of the three? Because I would genuinely consider starting Nick Pope.
I've got a lot of time for all three goalkeepers. I've just enjoyed watching Pope play. He was fantastic again today. You got to remember with Pickford, sometimes his form's a bit iffy for Everton. But you know what? Every time he puts on an England jersey, he's always done a pretty good job. And
it's
difficult
like
one,
Harry
mate.
Maguire in a way. Although, let's be honest, real recently, I'm not sure when recent England games. But some players play better at international level than club level. You've seen it with Maguire in 2021.
Yeah. And that's the joke. I mean, we talk about picking players in form and all that. Maguire can't even get in the United side regularly at the moment, but I'm almost certain he'll be first in the team sheet.
Genuinely would have picked Tomori over him.
Yeah, quality player. I liked him when he was at Chelsea, mate. I thought he was brilliant up there. Now, I don't get to see much of him playing the Italian football, but I know he's a solid centre half.
He won the league with AC Milan. Chris Smalling has been doing very well as well at Roma under Mourinho. Here's Fabio Vieira to cross it in. No, only as far as a header. The Wolves player, and it's gone out for a throw, for an Arsenal throw.
Yeah, absolutely. Better say, Wolves are defending ever so deep here. And so there's no way this can carry on like this without us getting something. Maybe we'll do the old approach with the long throw, the Rory Delap.
I think we need
tactic.
to. Partey's taking the throw. I think he needs to go long.
Well, plenty in the box. Let's see how it goes.
Goalkeeper's away from his goal there.
He is. He's a long way away. Sort of flick there by Neves, and I think it's a corner.
Yeah.
To be fair, they defended that all right. They just dealt with it, sensibly. Our set plays have been pretty good of late, so let's see how this one goes. Said that before the graphic coming up. They listen to me.
They listen to us. They're the one viewer.
Possibly. That
Wanna
one's
come
headed
see-
out by the
Ooh,
box.
almost.
Sort of a hit and a miss from Vieira. Erdegaard's recycling the ball here. Get the cross in. Another header away. It's only going to come straight back at them. Here's Saka.
Yeah, we're pushing forward. We really are. We're trying to get something out of this in this half. Jesus to Ben White. He's dropped a bit deeper now.
Jesus, you mean?
Yeah, no, Ben White as well, I think. And Saka.
Probably having more time there than they realised.
There's Ben White to Saka. Little good connection between those two. Good link-up play.
Yeah, encouraging. Little flick there doesn't quite work.
No.
That was Erdegaard, I think.
There's Bueno there, number 64. I always remember him now because it sounds like Kinder Bueno, doesn't it?
Oh, exactly.
That's why I remember him now.
Best served from the freezer.
Oh, but Wolves could serve us an attack here. This is not good at all. They've slowed it down a little bit. Oh. Wolves now on the ball. There he is again.
But again, the ball's back at halfway, and it's not going to.
Yeah.
You know, they're not seem very comfortable getting people up there. Perhaps being a little bit worried about getting caught on the break. Oh dear. Let me just move over here a little bit so I can just have a sip of this. Might need it after this Wolves attack.
Yeah, this isn't good. Oh, he slipped over.
Excellent. That's what we want.
Yeah. We needed that, to be honest.
Here we go.
Now what can we
Here's
do?
that counter-attack
Come
I'm talking
on.
about.
Here he is. Is that
Star
Saka
boy,
or Party?
Saka.
It's Saka. That's good.
Ball.
Good attack.
This is a wonderful chance.
Come on, this is
wonderful
good.
Chance. In the shot. No, it's gone over.
Oh, he shouldn't have cut back. He should have shot first rather than cut inside. And it would have gone in.
Yeah, should have gone in.
I mean, not that I know. I'm not really a professional footballer, believe it or
You're
not. But
so that's why we employed you here, mate.
Yeah. I played one game in a school football tournament and ended up getting two-footed by my own teammate.
Oh dear.
So he could win. So that's my football career in a nutshell. But yeah, Jesus shouldn't have cut back. He should have shot first time, and it probably would have gone in the back of the net.
Do you know? Is that a
very
confidence
unlucky
thing?
from him.
Is that a confidence thing on him?
Yeah.
They might not say we mentioned the other day. It's been a while since he put the ball in the net himself. So there he is, Bruno again, getting very involved in the play. Oh goodness me!
Oh no!
Third class Ben White here. That's Troy Ore. I recognise him. Little tug of the shirt there, Saliba. Needs to be a little careful.
I'm glad it was a tug of the shirt and nothing else. Here we go. We're all on the ball here.
No, that'll be on the other strain later on, mate.
You got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, Jesus fouled in there.
Yellow card shown.
Totti's complaining.
Totti.
Yes.
Can't really complain.
Yeah, he kind of pushed him down there. I've just realised I'm going to be missing I'm a Celebrity for this. So I won't be able to see Matt Hancock get absolutely shafted in the jungle. I'll be watching us get absolutely shafted by Wolves.
At Molyneux.
Yeah, Molyneux, yes. Because I just realised.
You're in the direction of ITV +1 then, sir. If you have the
of course,
+1 channel.
because I'm going to get a notification during the match in the second half saying you have to vote for the Bush Tucker trial. I will be doing that
Okay.
live, and I'll be voting for the same person 5 times.
Or if you want, you go and watch the stuff at the Jungle, and you can keep us updated.
No, it's fine. It's nothing. It's nothing to be concerned about. I am firmly watching the Arsenal game. I am loyal. Always be loyal to the Gooner Gathering.
Good man. He
It's
got
not the
the
end. It's
Gooner Gathering
not,
in there
not
as
the end of
well.
the world.
He's a right pros, Posh, I tell you. I'm glad I've got him
Mm.
today because this has been a train wreck.
Well, I'm not controlling the technology though. You're the pro here. What a pro.
Yeah, righto.
What a pro. You're the professional here who is sorting this all out.
Absolutely. I'm
just
controlling all the comments that are coming in.
I'm just the co-host that just gets to talk, and that's it. That just squeezes in the wrestling references, and that's it. You're the brains behind all of this.
You're the Bobby the brains, you mean?
Well, you're the brains, and I'm the brawn, but not that brawn. I'm not that big and hench.
And on that bombshell, we have a goal kick. That's for the Wolves. They're clearing it away. But here it comes. Arsenal head it back. They've got about a million people behind the ball.
Come on, we can move forward here. There's Saka.
Erdegaard supporting him.
Yep, good cross. Oh no, straight at
to be
Wolves player
honest.
again.
We might get something in. No, bit of a ricochet. Could be a free kick there.
A one and only ricochet to play. Wolves player's down there. Not good on his behalf.
He's the guy who made the challenge. No head injuries to play on. That's the rules.
Yes.
Ben White very much advanced again. We've got a great chance here, mate.
Good chance.
Oh
no. He's so unlucky, is Jesus. Oh, you're saved by the post there.
He was getting very friendly with it there, wasn't he?
I know. He almost ran into it. Oh, he's so unlucky. He hasn't scored in a while, and he has all these chances. And again, I'm bringing him back to the chance he had a few minutes ago when he shouldn't have cut inside.
Yeah.
Is it it's not a corner. It's a
goal kick, I think.
Sky Sports done a stat. He's had most of the shots this match with 4.
Yeah. How many of them have actually tested the goalkeeper?
I think that one that I mentioned there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, come on, defend.
Worried about a free kick here.
Yeah.
Referee didn't give it. There's a shot come in there. It's gone
over. And it goes over. Think the referee might be playing an advantage here. I don't know. I haven't heard the whistle go off because I've got it on mute because of copyright reasons.
Exactly. Because Gabriel rather bundled into the guy there, didn't he? Then sort of White half cleared it. Then that shot is lashed over the bar. Nothing given. Play on. Arsenal with the possession now. Oh dear. Well, it's 40 minutes gone already. Can you believe?
I know, and it's still goalless as we're coming up to half time here. We've still got 4 minutes to go plus potential added time, so about 6 minutes to go, I reckon.
There'll be a bit of a chunk, wouldn't there? With there
will be a lot more than usual due to the Xhaka situation.
And I don't think that can be underestimated how much that's affected us here. Because
we've had a few yellow cards than normal. No, it does because Xhaka he's been very good for us this season. He's been one of our most, I'd say, not one of our best. Well, one of our most underrated players. I don't want to say one of our best, but he has been good for us.
One of our best. I think you'll be right, mate. Actually,
yeah. I feel a bit weary saying that because of my previous comments about Xhaka, but you know what? He's really turned it around this season.
Yeah.
And we do seem a bit what's the word I'm looking for? That not lost without him, but yeah, we
It's
seem a bit
missing a bit of that direction, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, we are. It does look like we're missing his presence and his how he has has the ball. But
Vieira from
Vieira
distance
can
had the
shoot
ball.
here. As I say that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Vieira is good. He can play well. We saw it against Brentford, but
Mhm.
he was filling in for Thomas Partey there.
Yeah.
And
Indeed, it is. He had he had a really good game there. But at least he was alongside Xhaka that day, wasn't he? So that probably helped him through. And don't forget, Xhaka's been very advanced in our play as well. He's far advanced than we'd probably ever seen him. There's several goal
I know
involvements,
he's
several
probably.
goals as well.
Do you think this has been his best season in an
Yes.
Arsenal shirt?
Not even going to question that.
Yeah.
I hope they just didn't. Did Zinchenko just fell through?
Oh, I don't know. I was. This is me being a consummate professional I am. I was too busy on my phone. Wolves have a throw.
Yeah. So just a little
now
pop for people in the chat as Wolves just have a little bit of an attack. I think Saliba possibly got in the way of the shot there. Did he? Does the dash stay? Does the beard stay? Does it go? People in the chat, what do you think?
I think you look as handsome as always.
Oh, you are such a flirt.
Perfect in every way. There you go. That's my compliment as a repayment of me saying that you could see every blemish in the game against Palace when I didn't mean it like that. I thought
no, it's quite all right.
Lots of facial features, good facial features.
Absolutely.
But there we go. Oh no, this isn't good at all. This is not a good feature.
No, it's
Wolves
a bit of a mess in
there.
Arsenal penalty area.
Yeah, Gabriel went down there, but he's back up. He's always like this sometimes.
Always like this sometimes.
Oh yeah, there you go. Play on words there.
Yeah. I mean, it is difficult doing live, isn't it, mate?
You can tell I'm still in a bit of a tiz over a football game I saw today, but no. Wolves still have the ball. They're building up slowly. They might want to try and get a goal just before half time. It'll be against the run of play if they do. And they've still got a ball in the box. Come on, clear it.
Away.
Thank you.
Only 2 minutes of the stoppage time to play here.
Ah, so I was right there. We had 4 minutes to go of normal time, and I said potentially 6. There we go.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a lot more.
Mystic Posh here.
There you go.
But I'm not going to predict the scoreline.
No.
I don't want to jinx it.
I do think there's a fair chance this is going in level at the break, mind.
I do, and I'm worried that this will turn into the Southampton game where Wolves will get right back in it second half and cause a huge amount of problems for us. We get a free kick in the dying seconds of the first half.
Yeah.
Wolves player gets booked. Jesus is on the floor, in the box there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very clumsy
bit of a push
tackle
there
by Traoré, number 2.
Yes, the other Traoré, not Adama, number 6.
Number 6.
Boubacar Traoré.
That's a name and a half.
Well, it reminds me of I don't know if you know him, but a few years ago, a striker for Porto called Vincent Aboubakar. And I only know him because he was very good to play with at FIFA. He was a very good striker to play FIFA with.
Okay.
Always a good career mode signing.
Okay. This is out of my territory, mate. I haven't played a FIFA game since about 2012. Anyhow.
I mean, I've not played one since 2018, to be honest. Free kick comes in. Oh, no. Only as far as Vieira.
And that thing is the whistle for half time, boys and girls.
The whistle goes. And I am going to get a Water, because my mouth is as dry as the bottom of a bird cage. So I'm
Okay,
going to
mate.
get some water now.
All right. Well, I'll catch you in a minute. Thanks for dropping by. So, boys and girls, that's a very, very frustrating half for the Arsenal, looking to finish off this part of the season. Well, we're going to end top of the table anyway, but we're looking to go 5 points clear of Manchester City here. Just give you a little bit of news that I've just read there. My source in the ground tells me that Jesus is limping down the tunnel currently. Not good news at all for the Arsenal here. But we'll see how all that develops over the half-time break. Please, if you are here watching us on Gooner Gathering, as we'll be coming up very soon, don't forget to give us a like on the stream. Tell her you're enjoying us and what we're doing. Tell us where you're coming from, where you're watching us from. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. We'll put every comment that comes in. We'll put everything on screen. This is the last live game that domestic live game that we're going to be doing for a little while. Over the World Cup, we'll see what we can come up with. I'll need to look at schedules and all that sort of jazz. I'm sure we'll have a few shows coming along. We'll certainly talk about how England are coming along and how the tournament is going as a whole. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. You may not have heard what I just said there, Posh. I'll let you put your headphones on.
Yep.
You're back with me, sir.
Yes.
My sources tell me Gabriel Jesus may be in a bit of bother.
Oh no!
He's limped down the tunnel.
Ooh.
Potential injury there, so we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens. But we are going in. We're a half-time score of 0-0. The chances both ends, but nothing really clear cut.
Yeah, it's been quite a scrappy game, if you will.
Yeah.
By the looks of things. So now I hope Jesus is okay. I mean, and I wonder if he'll be okay in time for the World Cup.
Well,
if it's just a limp, I think it might not be too much of a concern. A bit like James Maddison's injury.
Yeah, I hope so. I may be going on a bit of a walkie here, boys and girls. I'm going to take my plug out and I'm going to see if I can attempt to get to my drink. I'm going to try and be as professional as I can be here. So there we go. I think I can just about manage that. I just need to spill it all over me just to finish off the day, really, don't I? Honestly, that's nearly happened as well. Just before we're going there, just as I was trying to boot up this blooming PC, drinks gone everywhere. So yes, it's been a fun time.
I can imagine it's.
But and I would suggest in the whole Premier League games as a whole this game week so far, this has possibly been the most underwhelming one of the lot so far.
Well, you had Brentford beating City, and even though it's Tottenham beating Leeds 4-3, that's quite an exciting game.
It was, wasn't it? Despite the fact that I think so I mean there's a little known rule if you've been following this, if Harry Kane gets bundles a goalkeeper over in the penalty area for a Spurs corner, it is allowed to count. VAR have got to allow it.
Oh, of course.
It's a new rule that's come out.
Like how it deflects off him and a goal is given to him, or that one time years ago.
Absolutely.
But now it's half time. Even though I don't really want to talk about it, it is time for Bertie's Ebbsfleet update of the week. I was
there with the button, mate. I was there.
Now, as you know, I mentioned that we were unbeaten. We were the Invincibles. We were unbeaten, and we had a Kent derby against Tunbridge Angels, who have been a very underwhelming side in the National League South. Not much. I think they're in the bottom half. Unfortunately, a third F5, the cover, 1, 2, 3. The streak is over. we lost 2-1. They were a very defensive side. The goalkeeper pulled off some amazing saves. We missed an open goal, though. Dominic Polion doing his best Fernando Torres impression against Man United. I hate to say that. He was unlucky, but that's how it was. It was unfortunate, but there we go. I don't really want to dwell on it too much. I had a nice hot dog and cheesy chips, though. That was
Nice.
the highlight, I guess.
Nice.
They do great. They do.
That sounds
great
amazing.
food at Stonebridge Road.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I am putting on so much stone as of late is because of Ebbsfleet.
I thought you were bulking up.
Oh no. I believe the correct term is being big boned. Is the term?
Yes, that is correct.
No. Well, I've got as many chins as Ebbsfleet have had wins this season, so it's but no.
Don't be so harsh on yourself, sir.
I
Don't worry about
I
it.
plan on changing that in the new year, as I did in 2021. I plan on losing a considerable amount of weight, which I did do in 2021, and suddenly Christmas 2021 happened. I ate all the Christmas food. I got too lazy and I put it all back on this year. So excellent.
Christmas buffet.
No, no.
Fair enough.
I will do something about that. Even though I've always made jokes about me being a chubby kid, and I don't really want those jokes to go away because then I'll have no material.
No. How about some live aerobics? How do you fancy that? I mean, that'll make for some incredible viewing.
I think I don't really I think you already look quite sweaty as it is. I don't think it'll be fair if I did that and looked like Shane McMahon 2 minutes into a wrestling match.
I thought you were going to compare me to Brock Lesnar, to be fair.
Oh, well, what, as red as a beetroot?
Absolutely.
Oh.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been compared to Brock Lesnar, let me tell you.
Of course. Well, I hope that by that you don't mean you're elbowing people a lot.
No.
Oh, so you just
There's
like...
There's a cultaholic story here, sir.
You turn up to Tesco's in a big tractor.
Yeah. I'm the next big thing, yeah. Cultaholic story. So this is back in Love You by Fridays territory. And there was a guy who was talking on that live stream, and he was saying, this kid it was saying about, I don't like Lesnar and all this sort of stuff. And Tom goes for as a rib. Now, who knows? Brock could be the only reason you're saying this about Lesnar is because he's not in the chat. I think Gunnar Lee Meads is Brock Lesnar.
Well, it looks like the rumors are wrong. I think someone said that about. I think I remember someone said, a caller said, you haven't seen Brock Lesnar and Steven Skodes in the same room. I think true. I remember that. And that is true. You're
absolutely
not
right.
That.
Absolutely.
I remember that as a call.
I remember the name of the guy as well was on the call. It was Paul Baseball, he was known as.
Right, okay.
Do you remember? Yeah.
I do.
There you go. It was a good time.
Yeah.
He definitely should bring that back. Mind you, Mr. Tom Campbell's been a busy old boy.
He always is a busy boy. He never sleeps.
He doesn't sleep. Honestly, he was on BBC Newcastle on radio, on Sounds app as well, Tom. There you go, mate. He was on the late night last night, finishing about midnight. He was back on this morning. Probably had about 2 minutes kip on the sofa and back on air.
Yeah, he's very much a workaholic at Cultaholic.
Cultaholic.
Is old Thomas Campbell. But no, absolutely. I do admire him for it. He's a fantastic human being.
One of the nicest chaps around, definitely. Yeah, we're not a sponsor. We're not even paid to say that. But he's genuinely lovely guy. So I think we better go back to the match. I've got a ticker here. I've got my latest score sticker ready.
Well, you don't have to change it.
Yeah, well, I hope so. Have to start changing it a couple of times, maybe. But I think we struggled very much to find our rhythm in that first half, mate. And is there a way? And obviously, with Jesus potentially having a bit of a problem as well. How do we start the second half?
I think if Jesus is as smart as I know he is, he would probably ask to come off so he could recover in time for the World Cup when he
I wouldn't want
represents
that.
Brazil.
Absolutely wouldn't want that. This Arsenal game is the most important thing at the moment, surely.
I know, but and also to be fair, if you know, I'm obviously I would never wish an injury on anyone, but if Brazil had a good player down, it's good news for England. Just saying. But
yeah,
I know,
I
no,
get
I
your
shouldn't
point.
say that. But mind you, they still have players like Neymar and Vinicius Junior. So
We've got to get past the likes of Iran first, have we not?
oh yes, oh god, yeah. I think the less said about that matchup, the better, and the less said about the country hosting it, the better. But you know,
It is what it is, mate. It
is what
nothing
it
we
is.
can,
Good old
as
Sepp
independent
Blatter.
broadcasters, which I believe we are, almost independent contractors, you could say. There's not a lot we can do about the political situation of it, but I think it'd be wrong not to say what's happening, especially in terms of Arsenal players as well. So that's kind of my feeling about going forward. I don't know about, we haven't talked about this on stream, so this isn't really fair.
Yeah.
But we'll see how we want to play it over the next couple of weeks. Do have a little bit of a plan in terms.
I don't know what we're going to do in terms of content. Are we going to do any content for it? Because
I would imagine we'd do a bit. I mean, we do like to have these chat-along, watch-alongs, whatever you want to call them. I'm kind of concerned it might be Stephen watching. He's going to say, "You're using chat-alongs as well as wanting to do Desert Island." He want to sue the pants off me, won't he?
Yeah, we'll have to.
I
Call
had
it
a lovely
watch-along
message from
instead.
Stephen. I had a lovely message from Stephen this week from Cannon Chatter Days, so it was much appreciated. So, yes, indeedy. I'd like we'll probably do a bit of a roundup program as well, maybe. Just thinking on the fly.
Because we can't do a chat along for England-Iran because I have a driving lesson during that match. Believe it or not.
It's all right.
So at least the roads will be quiet.
That's true.
But I think I'll be back for the last 10 minutes, and we would already be 2-0 down by then. So.
Well, I'd say then, how about on the day that we play Iran, say, maybe shortly after the whistle, maybe a little bit, if you get a chance to watch it, I'll be probably watching it. We'll have a little chat about it afterwards.
Yeah.
But,
it'd be nice to do kind of like a World Cup kind of preview show, I guess.
Yeah, a World Cup.
I do like a good international football tournament. Yes, obviously I know the whole political reasons and Qatar. I know, I get that, but I do like a good international football tournament. It'll be nice to do some content for it, so we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I rather like the idea of keeping up something and keeping us busy, whether it be here on my personal channel or if I can figure out. And the back end of YouTube's complicated, man. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
It ain't as simple as playing with Twitch. I can tell you that much. Maybe that's an option as well, by the way. But the idea of potentially a quiz of some sort. Anyone like the sound of that? Sounds good.
I do. I wonder if you should ask Sam and Matt if they want to participate as well, if they're up for it.
I actually gave messages to both of them this week. So, I mean, Matt's on with family business today, so he couldn't join us today. But he's certainly keen to have a little join in at some session if he's not doing something on the other channel. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if you saw Kieran Tierney was warming up quite vigorously before the break. There is Jesus.
He's back out
there.
So it was just a little knock.
Yeah. Just a little scare, perhaps.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of players will be very concerned about if they're injured or not with a week into a World Cup, which I know another thing that
Full
I don't like about it.
stop.
But
Full stop. You can't kick off like that, Wolves.
what's going to happen there?
They had about 2 players in the Arsenal half before even kicking the ball, mate. Well done,
dear.
ref, for spotting it.
Hmm.
So yes, we are underway, boys and girls.
Yes, I hope we can do a bit better in the second half. Although I do fear it'll turn into Southampton Arsenal a few weeks ago, where the team the opposition did a lot better and caused problems for us. I just have a feeling it's going to be like that, as I've said time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
I know I keep repeating myself during these
What do you keep doing?
these chatalongs. I know I keep repeating myself during these
What do you keep
chatalongs,
doing?
but I need to stop now. I know I keep repeating myself during the. Oh, it's like Groundhog Day again. I'm telling you now.
Oh dear. Comedy you don't get anywhere else, boys and
I
girls.
know. That's comedy gold there.
I said in the first half that Wolves carry on like they are, very, very deep, chasing shadows a little bit. I think they're going to run out of steam a little bit. So
Well,
at
we've
0-0
been.
we are slightly concerned, but we shall see. I think spaces will start appearing.
Well, we've been moving a bit quickly anyway. I think we might have a bit of tired legs. That's my concern. Well,
with the tired lead situation as it is, we do have 4 other substitutions we can possibly make.
We do, and as you said before, KT is warming up.
Marquinhos is amongst the squad today after his appearance. I believe he played and scored in the under-21s this week. So
okay,
we are on the attack again with Zinchenko. He's got wide option there with Martinelli.
Yep, there he is. Martinelli with the that
Deep
is not a
cross.
good cross. Oh, we've
Maybe
still
we
got
can
it
get
though.
something on the second go.
Yep, come on, whack
Odegaard
it.
plays it
No.
in. No. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's
This is not good.
Wolves are on the attack here. This could be problems. And he's
gone on Ramsdale. Clutch the ball there.
Oh, I was a bit
good
worried.
from him.
But yes,
Well
it was
done,
good
Aaron.
from Ramsdale. My head went to Leno all of a sudden from them games 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was a good, quick attack from Wolves.
My head went to a lot of our former goalkeepers. Flappy-Hansky, Almunia.
Not Fabianski in top form today.
He was.
Saved a penalty today.
I meant him for Arsenal rather than for West Ham.
Aye. Right.
There's Zinchenko on the ball. He gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli had a bit of a quiet game in the first half. It was with mostly Saka on that end of the pitch.
Yeah, a lot of Saka and White play maybe didn't quite go necessarily to plan.
There's a Odegaard.
It's White very advanced again. Here you go. So this is where I think some of the chances will come.
Well, Wolves are being very defensive here.
Yeah.
They're not letting us get any good balls in the box. They're making us go backwards.
I do feel our possession is a bit better, actually. Like, in terms of using the ball a bit better.
Yeah, we have got more possession.
Very early.
I know. It does look like we're continuing as we've done in the first half.
Didn't really like that big ball from Zinchenko.
I see the idea. It tried to go straight to Jesus, but it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, he could have probably been a bit more patient with it, but trying to force the issue a little bit. That's a late tackle there. Wolves have got the advantage, though.
The advantage.
An important touch
good,
there.
Good, yes.
I'm not sure who it was. I couldn't quite see the number, but there was an interception, and that was very important. Now Arsenal have given it away as soon as you're about to say they're on the attack.
Yeah.
But that's very much how it was. You know, the untidy. Certainly first half.
Yeah.
And we have to remember, you know, we're top of the table. This is bottom of the table Wolves. No disrespect to them. Yeah. And Arsenal should be on a bit of a high, knowing what happened to Man City today.
Well, I actually think with the whole Man City thing, I think the pressure's on for us. The pressure's on for us to try and get a good, what was it, 5 points clear?
It will be 5 points gap.
Yeah.
Going into the break for the World Cup. And being that we got knocked out, of course, by Brighton midweek, we won't have anything to worry about until the West Ham game on Boxing Day. That's our next fixture after this.
I can tell you now, I will definitely not be available to do a chat-along for that, because I'll probably be at my nan's house.
I wasn't even going to ask you, mate. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll be busy spoiling my little girl.
Yes. It's my household that hosts Christmas Day now.
All right.
In the past few years, I'm sorry to dampen the mood, but we used to have it at my granddad's house, but he passed away in 2016. So we now, ever since then, we now have it at my house because my mum's probably the better the better chef, and it's always
Fair
good.
enough.
Always nice to have a bit of pigs in blankets and all the thing like that. Anyway, I don't even mean to make you hungry.
Don't worry about food. I'll tell you what, you talk about chefs. I got a special request to go and see my mother-in-law today after I did the shopping. She's prepared a whole roast chicken and everything for her. She's an absolute legend, Rolita. Bless you.
Well, I hope we can serve up a goal here.
Nice segue, sir.
Here we go.
Maybe it'll be all right. No, Saka plays it to Odegaard. Little dummy. Vieira's looking for Zinchenko. But what did he do there?
Come on, Vieira. Where's the Vieira I know against Brentford?
He drastically overcooked that pass to Zinchenko and it's straight out of play. I'm afraid. Complaining about a foul there in the midfield and on Vieira. But
Semedo,
nothing coming about that. We'll carry on. There's a throw-in for Wolves. Again, game bits and pieces, not a lot going on. Becoming quite frustrating, actually. But Brendan Rodgers is a heck of a manager, isn't he?
He's improved at Leicester City. We all thought he was going to be the first to get sacked at this rate, but no, he's not. He's improved. I would probably talk about this if we got the ball into the box a bit more.
Running gag,
Vieira, come on! Oh, it's in! No, is it disallowed? I don't know. It's in.
It's the skipper.
We stopped the Rodgers talk. We did stop it though. That's the thing. We stopped it. So I don't know if it counts. But good old Brendan Rodgers anyway. Captain fantastic. Martin Odegaard gets the goal. I think it's fair to say we showed great character. We showed hard work. It was a sweaty goal, if you will.
Yeah,
as
I've
a
got no
term
questions
used
on
in
offside, by the
2012.
way. No question.
I always get a bit skeptical when it comes to these things.
The through pass was from to Jesus.
Mm,
Then on the overlap, there was Vieira who played the ball across the box. Simple tapping from the skipper. I mean, they could have come off either him or Saka. But yeah,
yeah.
it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. The skipper scored the goal. And 55 minutes, everyone. 55 minutes for the fifth goal of the season for Odegaard.
Look at him. There's the captain, my skipper.
Absolutely. I can change my banner.
Oh yeah, you need to.
I'm on it. Uh-huh. It's not so easy doing this on the phone, mate.
Well, look, we're on the attack again, potentially. Martinelli.
Brendan.
Oh, Brendan Martinelli there. Zinchenko on the ball.
There we go. So, does this change Wolves' train of thought? Any?
I don't know. It was like this against Southampton when they went back in it. And against Palace when we scored, Palace went back in it. So we can't get too excited. You know, it's very. We've still got a lot of minutes to play. A lot can change. We need to be very
30 odd minutes to play.
very wary.
Still. 35 minutes to play.
Mm.
Let's see how we go. We're on the attack again. We could get too quick fire here.
Oh no, he gave it.
Messi free kick against White. Unfortunately,
no. Ben White, the White back.
That's it. Absolutely right. White.
The White back. I can't believe it took what until November for me to use that pun. I'm quite proud of myself for that.
Let me just try and encourage anyone who is watching, and I can see there's a few of you there. Don't be scared. I'm not that frightening, honestly.
That fan on the left there looked him. That fan on the left with the beard looks a bit like former Ebbsfleet manager Daryl McMahon. Not related to Vince, by the way. But
right.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. All right. I'm gonna have to take your word for that, mate, because I wouldn't know.
I know, but I just those were. He's now the manager of Dagenham and Redbridge now.
Vince McMahon.
Fact. No, Daryl.
Oh,
Vince's long lost son.
Right.
His long lost Irish son.
Jolly good.
Although I must admit, when he was our manager and the referee gave us fouls against us, Daryl did have a bit of a temper like Vince.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
Did he fire anyone right there and then?
He didn't future endeavour anyone in the middle of the. Oh no, this is
The pass did go very wide, so Wolves are on the attack, but somewhat stalled a little bit. Problem there. Martinelli.
Oh no, he's down.
This would be dreadful for him.
Yeah.
So the ball's just hit him.
Hit his knee.
Did he him in the tummy? Is he winded?
I think it was like kind of in between, like the knee and the stomach. Not on the groin area, but very much near it, the side. I think it was. I don't know.
Right near his massive what's it?
Is right near Gabriel's Martinelli's. There's Odegaard's goal. There we go.
Nice and scruffy, just like the Chelsea goal last week.
Yeah, but a goal is a goal.
It is. Absolutely right. Goal is a goal. And if that's the one that leaves us to go 5 points clear for Christmas time, mate, I'll take it.
You got to do what you got to do to win these.
Hopefully, Ben
games.
can stop that
That's
one coming through.
Oh, wow,
dear.
That's a cruncher.
That is a yellow card.
Gabriel's having a word with the ref there. Yellow card. 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 Yel
Yellow
Yeah,
card to, was it Gabriel there? I think
Gabriel,
yeah.
defender Gabriel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So what happened there is that sorry, it was Gabriel went in on the
Oh
slide.
my God, that's a.
That might go to VAR.
Yeah, that's a. Was it? Is it? Do you? I mean, my rules of refereeing is a bit shoddy especially when the mute is on. Is it penalty bound?
No, I don't think we were in
Because
about
it was on
10.
the edge of the box. No, it's a free
But
kick.
they will go VAR if they deem it to be violent conduct.
Well, it was a bad tackle. I'll say that.
Perhaps yellow card is suffice because they're getting ready for the free kick. This might be Wolves' best way.
This could be dangerous. No, this is very dangerous. Come on, boys. Free kick comes in.
Directly straight to Ramsdale.
Straight at Ramsdale.
That'll do me fine.
Hmm.
And maybe with a few players trying to get back into position, maybe Zinchenko and Vieira can link up.
Vieira.
Ball across the area could have been dangerous, but dealt with well.
Vieira's playing was on the wing there.
Yeah, shouldn't surprise me.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's filling in for Xhaka, and
yeah, but I think he naturally will go wide occasionally. Saka and Odegaard lining up again.
Saka.
White with a cross in, header. It's
Good
not
cross.
going to go anywhere. But
Martinelli. Ooh.
But
it's
a bit of a weird exchange, that one, with Jesus involved in the play. Does get scrambled away. Arsenal back in possession. Back with Ramsdale. He's way out of his goal, but nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Arsenal looking threatening now. Much more so than they did first half, actually.
Yeah, and that is promising.
Yeah.
We've got the ball here. Gabriel is passes it to Partey.
Yeah.
Back to Saliba.
The ball goes right-hand side.
Yep.
That's it. Just nice and simple, stretching the play a little bit.
We look calm but confident with the ball. We look cool, calm, and collected with the ball.
I'm glad they do, because I'm not.
We'll see. Because you never know what can happen in these games.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
Oh. Oh no. Straight for a throw into us.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a bit of a strange bit of play there, but balls getting strange ricochets off the defenders. To be fair, I mean, in fairness, Wolves were very calm in their defending. You got to give them the credit for doing that. They could have very easily mishit something, and it could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
Again, they deal with a situation quite well there, leading from a defence to a counter-attack here, and they're looking dangerous.
Yeah.
They have a few men up as well. There's another 3 up ahead of the play. Neves has played it wide to left-hand side. So the battle on there with Saka. Cross has come in.
Cross from Wall. Come on. Oh, we've dealt with that.
Hopefully.
I thought we had a man down there, but he's just got back up.
I
think that was
Martinelli
Saliba.
couldn't run it out. They are coming at us again. Wolves player seems to be hurt as well.
Yeah.
It's all a bit scrappy.
Partey
sort of stops that attack, I think. Massive clearance here. And it's from one end of the field to the other.
Oh my God.
Jesus. He's got 2 on him.
On.
He's looking for support.
End the drought.
He's looking for support. Plays a little ball in.
That's good. I was about to say to Gabriel
Totti.
Jesus, we've seen one streak end today. Let's have another one end. Only this time it'll be a good one to end.
I mean,
Great
one of the
ball.
first times in the match, there was a long ball that came out from the back. Found Jesus. He was calm. He actually played the ball, delayed it. Nearly got it to the skipper,
Yeah.
but it was deflected by the guy. What did I say? His name was Totti. Really stretched, managed to
Yeah.
get the ball away for a corner. This is the same sort of position we were looking at last week for the Chelsea goal. So let's see what happens here.
Let's have a look at the corner. Who's taking it? Saka?
It's Saka again, just like last week. Don't just ball
Saka
in, header
takes the
on.
corner. Oh.
Scrambled away, but Zinchenko plays it straight back.
Oh. I
Headed
thought he was going
away.
to go for the volley there.
I think he probably tried to. It
was very much off target if it was.
Didn't quite get the oomph on it that you wanted, I think.
Yeah.
Now it's Wolves' turn to have a bit of a go. Again, it's a little bit careful. It's a little bit delayed. It's not as sharp, perhaps, as they would want to, but they're still playing with the ball. As Neves playing back to the centre half. That's Kilman, I think. This is where it's going to get dangerous. That's Traore. He's very, very quick. Big ball in, but Ramsdale is there to collect it, and he does very, very well. Holds it and slows it down. Lovely little pat on the head by the skipper.
No,
here's a
good old Odegaard. This is good.
I can hear my little girl in the background there. So if that's coming through on the microphone.
I can hear a little voice in the background. She's excited because Arsenal are top of the league. 5 points clear at the moment.
She's in our bedroom at the moment with Mummy. She's having her dinner, and I think she's watching something, potentially not watching us. Let's put it like that. So substitution coming on for Wolves. That's Prudence. I recognise the number 10.
Okay. 22 is coming on, and that is, I am not good with faces. Semedo's coming off.
81, I think I saw a squad number up there.
Wow. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Oh.
L-A-M-P. Biscuit is right here.
You want to keep on rolling, but they're losing,
what time it is. Yes, you wouldn't associate me with doing that.
Wolves will not be loving this result right here because they're losing to Arsenal, and it's another bad result for them.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they are becoming adrift at the bottom end of the table, aren't they?
Yeah, and I you know, I often I was surprised. Like I'll be honest with you, I didn't know who was bottom of the league at this point in time, and when I found it was Wolves, I was quite surprised. But as I say that now, this could be a commentator's curse because they're going to be trying to make some sort of attack here. That's a very decent ball. Rambo.
I think Ramsdale's just been wiped out by Traore.
Oh, no.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's not good. I mean, I think Gabriel got the header. It was a defensive header. It was in Ramsdale's hands. Traore, I think, has tried to intercept it. He's accident. I'm not going to put blame on him at all. They've accidentally collided. It looks bad. I'm not going to lie.
I really hope he's okay because again, this is a week before the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it just.
So, meantime, Arteta is getting the players together for a little bit of a chat. I'll remind you all that our backup goalkeeper today is in the USA squad. It's Matt Turner available today. Hine isn't with us today. He had a terrible game. I thought I felt really bad for him on Wednesday. What a awful way to make a debut, and he didn't have the best of time. His time will come. He's
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
young.
look. The
Ramsdale's
physios are out.
way
And
it, mate. I'm sure he's out of it. I'm sure he's concussed. You see, the header comes in, and Traore makes the challenge, and he absolutely has to make that challenge, mate, because they're fighting for the ball. But yeah, it's not worth it, Aaron. It's not worth it, mate. Well, it looks certainly from here.
It looks like he's carrying on.
I'm not sure about this, mate.
It's a huge risk if he carries on. He is.
Well, they're playing on.
Well, there we go.
This is the thing. I wouldn't want the ball to be playing around with him right now.
Yeah.
It's not worth the risk in a game that's so important to us here. But actually, both sides, it's a massive game, let's be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Wolves, let's look at it from Wolves' point of view just for a minute, just to be kind of balanced a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, this is their last home game until the World Cup. They're going to be adrift at the bottom end of the table. I would imagine Wolves are going to try and come onto us in the last 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy boy. Meantime, Arsenal coming forward, a little bit of a slight miss that.
Oh.
Not sure if the referee may have blown there. Because they seem to have had a bit of a stop here. It's all getting a little bit dicey here. You're just wondering, sort of one mistake somewhere. We nearly saw it there with Gabriel and Ramsdale. One little mistake could be bad news.
Yeah.
Got some bad news for you.
Oh, did you see Wade Barrett name dropped the England cricket team on SmackDown?
Did he really? You're joking.
No, they've got this like SmackDown World Cup that they're doing at the moment, and obviously England are playing Pakistan tomorrow morning in the Cricket World Cup final, and the T20 World Cup final. And Wade Barrett said on commentary, like, "Well, we've got World Cup fever at the moment. England playing Pakistan in the cricket. A shout out to the Barmy Army." He name dropped the Barmy Army on WWE television. What a legend!
I really like Wade.
Oh,
especially when he was playing heel with a Nexus. They should have gone so far on that.
I liked him as Bad News Barrett.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. My favourite promo, because it just makes me laugh, was, I think it was like, "I'm afraid I've got some bad news. You've eaten your Thanksgiving dinner, and now you're full and are all constipated." I don't know why. That wasn't the full promo. There was so much more context in it, but I love it. It's just so stupid. It was amazing.
Yeah. That's, you know what, mate? That's what I like about wrestling. I love it. The silliness, the silliness, the more silly, the better.
I think it was the great Tom Campbell that said it best. Wrestling is best when it's inherently nonsense. But we're watching football at the moment, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
no,
we haven't done enough brothel references yet, mate.
Brothel, I don't drink it, that's why. I drink cider and genuinely, in the summer, Pimm's. That's not me being posh. Genuinely, I like Pimm's. Pimm's
Did you put cucumber in it?
No, I don't like cucumber.
No.
Both in food form and in alcoholic drink form. Come on. Wolves are trying to get something out of this. We've got the ball back.
And hopefully, with a bit of pace off Martinelli, we might be able to find a bit of room. He's going to do a little bit of Brazilian magic here.
Yes.
Little flick from Odegaard then. But it's a bit of flips and tricks and not really getting too far at the moment. Back on the halfway line.
Wolves are trying to defend for their lives, I reckon.
Yeah.
They're trying to...
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to press us as well.
And then I reckon the moment they get it, they'll just quickly go on the counter. That's my concern. We've seen it
And
happen
we
before.
haven't mentioned the striker that's missing for them today, in Diego Costa, who's suspended, who had,
Yeah.
Especially in his Chelsea run, had a monster run with the goals against us.
Oh,
But
yeah.
a lovely flick, Martinelli there. Zinchenko, a little bit of space.
Zinchenko, come on.
Shots
That's it.
in.
He's free.
Maybe this time.
Rebound,
Goal.
go. Yes. Come on.
Odegaard again,
2-0.
ladies and gentlemen.
And it's
That's the
Odegaard
second goal
again.
for Arsenal.
Yes.
Odegaard's
Nice.
6th of the season.
Go on, skipper. Captain Fantastic Odegaard, 75 minutes in. Oh, what a man. What a legend.
All came from move on the left-hand side. Zinchenko's pass into the penalty area caused problems. It got half cleared. We'll just see it now. I'm trying to figure out where it actually went to, because the flick was there for Martinelli. Zinchenko plays the ball across the 6-yard area, and then Martinelli again with the shot kind of rebounded out, and Odegaard with the tap in. Time to breathe there. That was a lot of words in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the crucial second goal, mate. The young Norwegian,
Look at that.
6th goal of the season. He's when he has scored, he's still in little scoring fits, if you like. He's scored braces here and there. Yeah, it's the official FPL Martinelli with the assist. 31 who's playing along.
You might want to change little scoreboard there.
The old scoreboard misfold.
Oh yes.
I will do. Thank you for reminding me, sir. For anyone playing
to the
FPL
Arsenal there, with 15 minutes plus added time to go. Although let's not celebrate just yet, because A, Richard Keys would hate it, and 2, we've still got plenty of time. Like now.
Goodness
me, it hit the side netting there. By Guides.
So I'll put the score up. There it is, and there you are. So, anyone come up who may be watching us play FPL? There may be millions and millions of us have actually had absolute nightmares of days today. Top scoring skipper, top skippers. Haaland, nothing.
Yep.
De Bruyne, nothing. Salah, nothing.
Jesus, for the past
Nothing.
9 games, nothing. Oh,
he's had a good game though today. I thought Jesus. He's certainly had opportunities.
Yeah.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 13 minutes or so left. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Wolves are going to have to change something dramatically.
Yes. They're going to have an Istanbul level comeback here.
Well, it might be on.
Then this could be it.
But no. Gabriel,
well defended.
Last ditch, gets it away.
Oh, here we go. There's Saka.
Yeah, left someone on the floor there. And then Saka's on the floor himself. I mean, that's not unusual, is it? Let's hope the boy's all right. It's getting to that time now. Got a feeling he might still be down, because you can't see him in the play. There he is.
Yeah.
Just coming into the centre circle. There you go. This is where I was saying gaps start to appear late in the game after they were doing all that running. Skipper's running into the penalty area again. Little turnaround. Back to Thomas Partey. He won't be scared to shoot from there. But Martinelli has it. Just inside the penalty area. Lifted cross.
Rip it in. Oh.
On the volley. Not quite.
Boom.
Direction wasn't quite there. Ben White.
And Wolves are making a substitution here.
Yeah.
Looks like Guides is he might be coming off because the camera aimed on him after the substitution.
Just see him on the replay there, aren't you? With his Even had half a chance to get through us there.
The game in after the World Cup against Newcastle will be very interesting.
Yeah,
because it's two teams you would not expect to be at the challenge, or almost first and third. That might be a very exciting match. I hope they air it on TV because that'd be a good chat along to do whenever it is.
Yeah, I'll be well up for that. Do you know what? I'll try and convince my good friend, and I'll call her like my big sister Vicky. She might, if she might be up for watching it with us.
Okay,
I think that'd be quite fun, actually.
We can brainwash her with wrestling references if she's into it.
She'll love that. She'll love that as I've
Excellent.
My good mate from years and years gone by. Big shout out, talking of my friends, by the way, big shout out to my Chelmsford Chieftains correspondent, Shell, who saw our video from the other day, mate. And she appreciated it.
Had to check.
Yeah, that's right. I do not have an update yet.
Well, I hope he's doing well in his new career.
Yeah, so do I. Gosh, a chilly night there in Wolverhampton.
Look at that.
Can't tell these chaps.
If you
Ollie
just sum up
in the background,
you're.
Sorry, anyone who's not a wrestling fan and don't know what I'm talking about.
Ollie Davis. We are watching Wolverhampton Wanderers against Arsenal Football Club.
Jump cut. Hey, look, we all have our style of presenting, right? And I think our style is quite cool and unique, to be honest.
My biggest achievement. Hang on, I'll talk. The Wolves have an attack here.
Traore. The cutback is wide. It's wide.
So I don't know. I don't know if you were a Quizzlemania fan back in Jam That Jam, etc. Back in 2021. But one of the charity streams was in aid of the NSPCC and Childline. You may know, if you're an expert, if you know your Bertie Wanderless knowledge, that's the company I quote unquote work for. And I'm coming out of the closet here, not like that, but
cool, mate.
The idea for NSPCC to do a thing with Quizzlemania was my idea.
Awesome.
So
mate, I regularly watch it. It's on the No Holds Barred channel.
It was the one with Melina on. It was the one where Melina was on. And
wonderfully talented Melina.
Yes, because
it's who does them splitties.
We had this thing with WWE, and I thought, hey, we could work with Wrestle Talk for Quizzlemania. They do charity streams. They went, oh, get in touch, etc. And I messaged. This was back in like June of 2020. I messaged Adam Blompier via email saying, this is us, this is what we do, etc. He got back to me and said, we'd love to do this. It took a while to get it sorted, but in about March 2021, we ended up doing it, and we raised, including gift aid, over £6,000. And
mate, that is incredible.
It's not, can I just say, this is not all down to me. This is not all my accomplishments at all. It's down to the team,
the good people who are watching it as well.
The good people, the work
all through their super chats and whatnot. Yeah,
exactly. And it's down to the people who also worked with me and organized it. Well, not with me. I didn't run the whole thing, obviously, but who organized it and got all the negotiations done and things like that. I just had the idea. I'll give a shout out to Tolu as well, who works with me, and Chris Park, not Abyss, Chris Park. Chris Park used to work for the NSPCC. They all did the negotiating and the old setups. I just had the idea. So it's all down to them rather than me. But yeah, that's one of my biggest accomplishments, really.
Mate, that's brilliant. Arsenal the attack again.
And this is a big accomplishment if we score this.
Reece Nelson is getting ready to come on, by the way. Just back to us just for a minute. I watch Quizzlemania all the time, mate. I love it. So that's kind of when I was watching an old episode. and it kind of clicked. Why don't I try and do something? Because I've got a similar sort of setup with the with StreamYard.
Yeah,
and
they
everything.
use StreamYard as well.
Yeah, precisely. I think Blompier's got a few extra buttons than I have. Big time.
Yes.
Corner for Arsenal.
Mm.
Kind of hacked away, but
Mm.
and the break could be on against Traore. It's extremely quick. Gabriel need to be very careful here.
Yeah, Traore's
Saliba with him actually. Saliba with him. Cross comes in. Battle with the header. There still could be danger here. Overhead. Just wide.
Went for the Wayne Rooney there.
It was skills, actually. That was an impressive effort.
Yeah.
Who was it with that touch? The cross there was Traore.
Yeah.
I think, was it Prudence? Yeah.
Prudence. Oh.
That was excellent from him. Great effort.
I mean, it was a bit off target, but, good, well worth a try.
Oh, mate, they're going to try something at 2-0 down, aren't they? And it's fair play to them. They did really well there.
Elneny's on.
Elneny and Nelson.
And Nelson. Presumably on for Partey and Saka, maybe.
I had noticed sometimes he keeps Partey on and he'll take Ødegaard off.
Okay.
So then you've got the two pivot in midfield. Pivot! Sorry for a Friends reference.
I'm ashamed to say I have not watched Friends. I know I know of Ross, not that Ross, not Ross Tudell, but David Schwimmer, Jennifer Aniston, etc. But that's I know that Rachel and Ross had a will they, won't they, and that's all I know from Friends, unfortunately. And they have a very good theme song, and that's all I know, sadly. So I can't understand Friends references when the rain starts to pour. But yeah, God, this has been references galore. I always love doing these chat-alongs.
They're a lot of fun, mate.
Because not only because we get to watch football and it's always nice to watch the mighty Arsenal when they're doing so well, but we get to talk absolute nonsense.
Yeah. And this is the thing, we do this for a laugh. We don't take each other seriously.
No.
And it's a good time. So like you say, and it makes a change from me annoying my wife as well, because she'd normally be hearing all this, maybe with less wrestling references perhaps. But she'd be having to deal with me jumping up and down. This is me being nice and controlled as a professional broadcaster. You see,
I control you. So not like that, but I am the one who makes you
you are the one Posh Bertie, right?
Yes. Well, the poshest man in sports entertainment.
The poshest of the posh.
I mean, I do live in Sevenoaks. What do you expect? It's a very posh place in Kent.
Again, this is what makes this work. I can't get much more Essex, to be fair, can I?
No, you live in Chelmsford. That's a bit of the epicenter of
Absolutely.
I've been to Essex. I've been to the Chelmsford cricket ground. I've been to watch Essex play cricket against Kent previously. Yeah,
I had the privilege of being on the pitch.
Ooh,
this was on Hampshire against Essex. This would have been about I would imagine 2005. Shane Warne was playing for Hampshire. That was a good chance for Wolves. I think Ramsdale just got a hand to that one. Yeah, they actually didn't pitch invade. They invited us on the pitch for the
they often do that sometimes. It's particularly in T20.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not massive in my cricket, but it was a nice afternoon. It was a lovely day as well. And this was the time when I was normally working nights, so it was like a rare day out. But then for the corner here for Wolves. They've got a minute plus time.
With the corner. And
it's
headed away.
They're claiming something that's getting a little bit desperate for Wolves now.
Yeah.
And falling to Prudence. It's hit off Jesus. It's going to go for a corner. Oh, wet. Guy down. went over the rails.
Oh.
And I don't know if you're aware. I wasn't good. It just sort of occurred to me. What was it? Is it Sky at Bath City in non-league? A chap called Fletcher, I think.
Okay.
Seriously ill. After he went over the barricade.
Oh.
Yeah, I think his name's Anthony Fletcher.
Okay.
I hope I've got your name right. You won't see this because you're in hospital, but I did hear of it, and I hope he's doing well. Triple change coming in for Arsenal here.
Triple change coming in, and I have just received a notification from the I'm a Celebrity app telling me to vote for who does the Bush Tucker trial. I wonder who I'm going to make eat all the kangaroo testicles. Who am I going to make suffer the most? I wonder. Where is he? There he is.
There he is.
Let's hang on. I've got 5 votes. There we go. Vote. Unlock.
Votes going in now.
Go. No, I've got to unlock my 4 free votes so I can make him suffer even more. There we go.
I'll try and talk you through the changes. Vieira's coming off. Zinchenko is coming off. There's El Neni.
Oh.
I saw Cedric come on as well. And Nelson is on for Saka.
There we go. And hopefully that's my job done. Hopefully that's Arsenal's job done. In this game with a good, solid 2-0 win.
I'll say this though, mate. I was watching on YouTube earlier on today, back end of Charlton versus Ipswich from a couple of weeks ago, and there was 4 goals in injury time. So I won't just rule them out straight away. But it's been tough for Wolves. A lot of huff and puff, but no bite up top.
Yeah. My cousin Ruben, who I've mentioned once on one of our Chatalongs, it was his birthday. He goes and watches Charlton. So we didn't raise him well, unfortunately, in terms of football.
I've got a lot of time for Charlton. I thought especially in their Premier League era, I thought they played some lovely football.
They were my local team back when I used to live in Eltham before I became a posh boy from Kent. Yeah. But I never went to see them though because I had loyalty to the mighty Arsenal. And,
of course.
Got a bit of a soft spot for Welling United as well because I saw them a couple of times in about 2011, 2012.
I think you're going to have to do a non-league special, mate, or something.
Oh no! I mean that was back in like 2012. So I'm not an expert on Welling United as I was previously. But we absolutely played them a few weeks ago, and it was one where the referee just made it all about him, and I just went on a bit of a rant about the arrogant display of refereeing.
The draw?
That was the 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember.
Yeah, I do pay attention to you.
I'm glad someone does.
It's a 2-way street, mate. That's how this thing works.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're in the last minute of the time added on. We might be in for another goal here because Martinelli has changed sides, but then I don't mean he's put on a gold shirt.
No, that'll be a shock transfer. That'll be a Hogan heel turn, won't it? That'll be like, whose side is he on?
Exactly.
Well, there they are with the beer bellies out.
Nice. I'll keep mine away because of monetization that we don't get.
I don't want to scare people. So
no.
I don't want to get demonetized
on the OnlyFans channel for that one, boys and girls. Look, times are hard, mate. I mean, what you want? I've got a kid to feed,
10 seconds, if not, to go. I think it's fair to say we are going 5 points clear at the top of the league going into the World Cup. That is 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. I think I maybe added an extra 6 there. And the whistle's gone.
That's it, boys and girls.
Oh,
what?
5 is the magic number.
What a way to complete this part of the season. It's a strange one, especially for an old timer like me. We're sort of signing off our domestic season like before Christmas.
Mm.
But it is what it is. We are going into the break 5 points clear of Manchester City. Newcastle, we mentioned earlier on, beat Chelsea. They are in third place, so they definitely want to keep an eye on when we resume. I think man of the match is pretty easy.
Oh, it's got to be the captain, the great skipper himself, Martin Odegaard.
Absolutely.
He scored both goals and everything like that. It's yeah.
I will say this: it wasn't the cleanest game. It wasn't the best we played all season. That's for sure. But it doesn't have to be. You know, I'm of a generation back in the day where 1-0 the Arsenal was the common thing. So we'll take the 2 today. So I think that just about sums us up. As I really professionally covered up the camera.
Yes.
I could have been a thumb there.
Oh, wow. That gives a whole new meaning to the phrase thumbnail.
It does, doesn't it? Hey? The boy's good,
that.
you know, boys and girls. He's pretty
Look at that
good.
Content.
Look,
we're all celebrating. Look at us. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, dear. The celebration police will be out again.
Oh, Richard Keys is seething at the moment.
Yes. And so he should. But, you know, Arsenal have, I don't think any of us expected us to get, certainly start off the season as we have.
Yeah.
Only one minor slip up, really, at Old Trafford. It's been pretty good other than that. So
absolutely.
So
it's just so weird seeing us perform like this. Like
we're smiling, mate. We're smiling.
Yeah. Oh.
So before I kick us off the YouTube for today, mate, I just want to say a massive thank you to you, because especially with the chaos that was at the start of this stream when nothing was working, mate, I couldn't have done this without you. So appreciate your work. It's always a pleasure to have you on. You want to give your Twitter out and all that sort of stuff? You can see it on the banner.
Yeah, you can see it down there. Follow me on Twitter at Posh Bertie and Instagram at Bertie Wanless.
Fantastic stuff. Find me at Goonerly Meads on Twitter. You can find us on Gooner Gathering. Yes, mate.
Look at that.
So played 14 and we're on 37 points, 5 points clear of Manchester City. And if you look at the gap between us and Spurs, by the way, who are still in fourth, but Spurs are on 29 points.
Yeah.
But
Wolves are struggling at the bottom.
Yeah, as I said, a little bit adrift. Wolves, Southampton and Nottingham Forest in the relegation zone. Everton will not be happy as well.
I think Frank Lampard's going to go tomorrow. Frank Lampard's going to go.
I was about to sign off, but is a sign of how bad things are at Goodison Park at the moment. Former boy Alex Iwobi, in the gesture of trying to say sorry to the fans, threw his shirt to them, and they threw it back, just like
John Cena at ECW One Night Stand.
You got it, absolutely got it, mate. But yeah, I think that just about will finish it off for us for now. Keep an eye on the Twitter. We'll no doubt be back soon at some stage. Maybe sooner than you'd expect. Who knows? But until that time arises, thank you so much for everyone who's been watching us. You know, it's been a lot of fun. Cheers, Posh. You've been amazing. And good night. See you later.
You have as always.
Over and out.